All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Alabama yesterday won their game against Iona. And, you know, a win is a win. Trust me. With all these upsets that are going on right now, I'll take an Alabama win any day of the time. But they must play better, especially when they're going against Maryland, a much more physical team. They use their size to their advantage. They play a lot of slow-tempo basketball. Not really great perimeter shooters. But overall-wise, they're very, very good in the inside. Alabama must play better there. Because Bama was sloppy. They were sloppy yesterday. They were sloppy from the perimeter. And just sloppy basketball. John Petty Jr. had one of the worst games I've seen him play in a while. He was just not good. He just wasn't good, man, from all facets of his game. It can't cut it. He must step up, be the leader of this team that we all know he is, in order for the Alabama Crimson Tide to beat Maryland. Maryland is no joke. Do not let the record fool you. Yes, they're 16-13. Yes, they didn't really have the greatest ACC run. However, they're very, very athletic inside. It cannot just be all Herbert Jones on the inside when he's going against much bigger and more physical players on that position. Javon Quinley needs to keep doing what he's doing. I mean, he's been the sixth man of this team, but he has been really good. He has been that player that has stepped up for the Alabama Crimson Tide. I don't know, hopefully Josh Primo could be at 100%. Juwan Gary, I think, definitely needs to step up a little bit bigger. He's been more of a little bit of a better defensive player. He needs to step up. Ellis didn't have his best game, but he's one of the better defensive players on this team. Alabama just as a whole needs to step up. They need to step up their level of game because that was one of the worst wins I've seen Alabama have. Now, again, it's the tournament. It's going to happen. But say Alabama played Wisconsin or say they played Maryland in the first round, they would have lost. They would have lost if they would have played Oral Roberts. If they would have played any of those teams, North Texas, they would have lost. So they need to step up. They need to be better because if you want to get to the Elite Eight, if you want to get to the Final Four or even the national championship game, you need to step up your level of play. We've seen Alabama do it at a high level. We need to see it again because if they can get past Maryland, then guess what? You know, either LSU or I forgot who they're playing against if they can get past it. But with Texas losing, because Texas is a very good team, or Abilene Christian, but you know, I don't even know if Abilene Christian is going to get past. I don't even know if they're going to get past it. But obviously, it's a much easier path for Alabama to get to the Final Four now. It's a much easier path. They need to take advantage of it. It starts off with beating Maryland. It needs to start off with beating Maryland tomorrow. They have got to do that. So yeah, John Petty, please step up. Just have a much better game, like we all know you could. Bama, step up, please. And who knows? Maybe we'll get to see Alabama potentially go very far in this tournament.